Lavazza. Really nice coffee. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today's it's a big day. The day's finally arrived. We are doing the opening up of the new tent. The Nevis 200 came through the post and it stopped being in for a minute or two. So we're just going to pop it up really quickly and have a check it out and see what we think. So hopefully there's enough space in the back garden to actually open it up and set it up. So £71 on the internet, maybe. So some people call it a 4-season. It's probably more of a 3-season. It weighs just over 2 kilograms. So yeah, really excited, and yeah, just I guess a bit of a treat for myself. I've not got a usable small tent. I've got a small old one-man thing and a bigger 3-man Vango. So this is a kind of two person, but it'll still be quite small. There's 3000 mil waterproofing on the fly sheet and a 6000 mil on the ground sheet. So it's not the heaviest or most waterproof, but it'll definitely do the trick. And I was kind of looking at the helm 1, helm 2, but they're all sold out, and the helms are also about 150, 160. This is 70 odd, so you know you can't go wrong. So first off, yeah, big decent stuff sack, really big mouth, quick, easy to get in. I'm probably not going to read the instructions because I think it should be fairly straightforward. If it gets really stuck in between, I may sort of stop. So we've got the poles, pegs. Again, the pegs probably need upgraded because they're light, very lightweight aluminium. They do bend, particularly if you're hitting with a rock, apparently, so they'll probably get upgraded. You can get steel, which is heavy, or titanium. So I don't know, might spend £6 or £7 on some new poles. So there should be two small end poles for both ends, and one longer pole for the middle. Okay, that's not a good start. Oh no, there it is, yeah. Good, I thought I was missing a pole. Okay, so far so good. We've got 2 small poles and a big pole for the centre. Slots together really easily, just like that. So we're going to throw it out. It says it takes 5 minutes to set up, and I was going to try and put a bit of a footprint. I've got some old polythene. I'm going to put a footprint down, but the grass is dry just now, so I probably won't bother just now. So I've been waiting for a good couple of weeks for this. A bit of an investment for £70. I managed to sell quite a lot of old cycling stuff and things on eBay. So kind of recycling and upcycling to create some resources, because we're not particularly kind of flush just now, but we're doing okay. So we're still on lockdown. Up here in Scotland we can move roughly 5 miles, so I can walk. There's some woods that are walkable, so I might get up with the dog, pitch a tent, I'm not sure. But once that lifts properly, I'll get up, either up to the glens up north of Forfar, or across into Loch Lomond or Loch Tay, or the abundance of good places to camp around about here. So keen to be getting out at least kind of once a month, if not a little bit more, and keep building the channel. It's been really good fun. I really appreciate everyone's support. We've been kind of linking up a bit more with Instagram, so really appreciate the thumbs up, the likes, and all the subscriptions. So it's a real privilege to be part of the community and speak to people, and hopefully promote I suppose good health, and for people to be thinking about their mental health particularly, and talking to each other, supporting each other, I suppose understanding yourself as well, what makes us tick, what do we need, things like goal setting and routine and structure, and I guess reward. And this is part of me, a little reward to myself, for kind of getting through so far. So so far so good. So I'm going to throw it up now. The inner fly sheet, I think it comes connected to the outer, and so again, for ease of packing up, because they're connected, you can disconnect it. So if it's really wet, you can put the inner, take the inner out inside it, and pack it away. But I'm hoping that it'll be fixed, so it should be a case of pinning the outside around the ground, and then putting a couple of poles in, a couple of guys, and that should be it. So we'll crack on. I'm going to take this little microphone off just now. I'm just going to pop it there beside the coffee. Perfect. That lavazza is just like absolutely yummy. I'm on 3 cups a day, so fairly controlled caffeine, morning, lunch and tea. So cheers everyone. Okay, let's see how we get on. Let's chuck some pegs in. Also comes with a little repair kit, which is quite handy for small repairs. Just smell a bit. Looks like it might be that. I think the small end is supposed to go into the kind of prevailing wind, so I think we put this, the main hole, up through the centre. Oh, almost knocked you over. Shake, take a clean through. Should just pop up, elevate the tent, take that out. That's it, about an inch to go. That's it. Okay. So we're getting some shape on it, and then of small poles for each end, so it's fairly quick to erect, which is exactly what I'm after. I don't want anything that's going to be stressful or time consuming. So a little sheath in there, and see, yep, this slots in there. So, and then this goes to this little location spot. So this just kind of goes at the end, like so. That one at each end. So this goes at the other end. Okay, that's the main shape of it. I'll put a couple of the guys in. Yeah, looks good. I'll pull it tight, put some guys in. So you've got two tiny poles, one at each end, one more bigger centre pole, and one at the small end. So it's a little bit bigger than the Nevis 100. I think about sort of 20, maybe 30 centimetres bigger wide ways, but about the same, and in fact slightly taller as well, so I wanted something with a bit of space. So yeah, let's see if we can open it up and have a little look inside. First look in. first look in. I'm impressed so far, very impressed so far. So it's fixed, which is great. Just pop it up, take it down. Back door and front door. In fact, I've come in the back door, so you can see there's not much porch there. So this must be the front door. Little bits of Velcro on it. So far seems pretty well built. Oh, it looks good. That's better. You're getting a much better view of the porch, and this tensioning band system that pulls the main pole together. So we've not really got the space to tighten up the back pole, so this will be tighter. I'll try and spend a bit of time doing that just now, and I'm going to get a footprint just cut out of polythene just to protect the ground sheet. Let's see this. That just unhooks the top. Seems really spacious. I'm impressed, very impressed. Loads of space. I'm 5'8". I mean, with the mat, tension system, we've got some pockets that side. This is a 6000 ground sheet, taped seams, so it should be really waterproof. It's like a tub it's called, so it's kind of sealed in. Little pocket back here. Good Velcro for this piece to keep the midges out. Little pocket in the corner for that. I mean, for £70, loving it, absolutely loving it. This tension band, they say you shouldn't over tension this. Headroom. So this just pulls the two poles together in strong wind. The main pole that goes over the centre adds tension to that pole, which is a really good idea. So once it's down, it should be more wind proof. But yeah, I mean, big enough to sit up. The Nevis 100's quite a bit shorter. So if you're trying to, you know, if it's lashing with rain, which we get a lot of in Scotland, I'll be able to, you know, change and move about. I'm glad that I got the 200, because I was swithering about the 100 being a one person and the 200 being two. So I'm actually pretty glad that I got the 200. So with the mat down, I'll dig the mat out just now and set it up and show you what it's like with a bit more space. The double door is really good. Obviously, if you're with somebody else, if you've got company, then you can exit at night particularly. But I like the thought of waking up in the morning and be able to, whichever way the view is or the sun, you'll be able to open up a door. So the double doorway is really, really good. And so this is the porch side. Really good space here. So I'll be able to cook comfortably if necessary. Boots, rucksack, but again, having the 200, I should be able to actually put my sack in the bag, boots here, rucksack in here, whatever, cooking space. So, and the 3,000 milliliter waterproofing, and it should withstand enough. And I'm not going to be out for weeks on end. I'm going to, I'll be lucky to get a couple overnights sanctioned here and there. So a couple of local trips planned and a little bit further afield, start to explore some of Scotland. And I was thinking, as I'm getting older, now that I'm in my 50s, I'm becoming more and more risk averse. So I don't want to be finding myself up hanging off the side of Ben Nevis in a 50-mile-an-hour wind with snow blowing about. So I'm just going to be, keeping it low, keeping the weather good. Obviously compass, map, but generally just, I was thinking as well, what I quite fancy doing is maybe walking for 2 hours, finding a good pitch, so you know that you've got a good 2-hour wander, 2-hour hike. If we get to a summit, so be it. 2 or 3 hours each way. But a lot of my stuff's quite bulky, so this is over 2 kilograms. The old stove's pretty heavy. I've still to get my pots and pat, so you start putting it together and it will be a monster bag, which is a killer. So I'm pretty determined to not be trekking for miles and miles and miles, and then over the summer try and get some of the weight down. But realistically, it's a little bit heavier, it's a little bit bigger than the 100 version, but for £70, I mean, I'm delighted. I think it's really, really smart. So I'm going to go into the shed and get my mat, my sleeping bag. I'll tension up a bit of the guys maybe, and I might even get the old bit of footprint that I've got from my old tent, see if that fits, and then I'll show you. We'll get you back and we'll have a little look at the finished product. But so far, yeah, I'm away up in the 8s out of 10s for comfort, for build. The stitching's good. I'm not seeing any holes anywhere. A couple of loose threads, but generally looks really good. I am buzzing with this. I can't wait to be sitting here speaking to you in the middle of nowhere in Scotland. Hopefully with the dog, if we can get the dog out and about as well. So yeah, really, really pleased. So listen, hang in there, and I'll get you back in a minute or two. That's it right now, that's it right there. Loving that. Oh, we've got company. Yep, this is the oddster who's going to be coming on some adventures with our old man up into the wilderness of Scotland, hopefully. Will you? Okay. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Small, but big in personality, eh? Yeah. Oh, you're my girl. We're going to have some fun in the tent, out on some adventures in the hills. You and me. I think so. I think so. What do you make of the tent, Audrey? Cool? Good. Yeah, I'm really impressed. So we've got the old Thermarest mat, we've got the new Vango inflatable pillow, we've got the new Nevis 200 tent. Tent was 70, pillow was 7. So we've not spent a lot of money to kind of get a bit more up to date. My old tents were pretty done. I had an old one-man thing that's 20 years old, and I think it was £20 back then, so it's kind of, I noticed the taped seams were coming to bits and stuff, so this tent should really hold up the weather, and we'll get it out and about. We'll get some new pegs, a bit stronger for the wind, but you know, it feels, especially with the tensioning system, there's absolutely tons of space. There's tons and tons of space in here. So we'll get up into the hills and we'll get some fresh air. Down you go. So hopefully you guys will come along on some adventures as well and enjoy. So give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us some subscriptions. The subs are important, so we're going to hopefully keep building the channel over the summer, talking about positive stuff, having some adventures. So listen, thanks for